Obviously, I know it was a tough game on Saturday, but what was that just like for you? Your first experience being in that environment on the field.
It was great. It was a great number one. Great atmosphere to be in. Definitely more to be expected, more to correct. But just overall, it was an amazing place to be. I knew my family was in the stands, so I knew there was for sure shitting off for me. And, just seeing that crowd, just seeing. I loved everything about it. That was it. Packed down place. I don't really care about the fans for it, but again, it's good to see things like that.
How big of a learning experience was that, just being in that environment? Obviously, you got several games to go, so just how helpful was it to be in that environment to get that kind of experience moving forward?
Like the game experience?
Yeah, being in that kind of environment, just how helpful is that even moving forward?
I say it really helped me, like, with everything, to be honest, I feel like in some places that I did get exposed, I really needed it. Me and the team, me and the O-line, we really needed it. Focusing back on the details, focusing on needs to be fixed. Just overall doing what winning requires. And I really think that's what that game, did for me. Kind of opening my eyes more to what more can I get better at, and that was what it did for me. I'm glad it happened, and all I can do right now is just keep getting better. All we can do is keep getting better every single day.
You guys have two really good defensive ends you're potentially going up against this weekend. How much did going up against Colin Simmons help you, do you think, moving forward?
Again, man, I really needed it. You feel me? Talking about the speed to power, the speed of the edge, everything was just came down to me and just, again, trusting myself, trusting my technique, really not doing my own thing, just doing everything that I've been coached and staying true to that, and that's really all it is, man. Just stay myself, stay fundamentally basic, and don't try to do anything out of your own way. But going against guys like Colin, going against guys like Zena, that whole day was amazing. It was everything I needed, and got exposed to a few reps. But again, everything needs to get better, man.
Michael, what's the key to getting the running game going better for you guys?
It all just comes down to details and physicality. You feel me? There has to be a will imposed in our mind that I'm gonna move you from point A to point B, and that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're working on. That's what we're improving on every single day. And then coming down to the details, you can't just look at what's right in front of you. You gotta see the whole defense. All these guys are going to play. They're going to do all this. They're going to do multiple stuff on the line of scrimmage. So again, come back to details. You got to keep your eyes up, head up. You feel me? Hands ready to strike anybody, and feet moving on the ground. So details and physicality. That's what it's going to come down to.
Is that physicality something that you guys can practice during the week, or is it something that you just kind of have to go out and do in a game?
I feel like it's something that we practice all throughout the week. Specifically for me, whether it's walkthroughs, whether it's full goals, I make sure I'm bringing my full best every single rep. You feel me? And the guys are also doing the same thing as well. So physicality is something that I feel like is ingrained in us. But at the same time, something that can keep better, because it's not just, oh, I'm gonna go hit you. It's like I'm gonna go hit you with technique. I'm gonna go hit you with the best technique I have. You feel me? And that's what it comes down to. What's it called? Violence, but technical violence. That's exactly what it is, and that's what we're going to impose.
For you, how hard has this first month and a half just been trying to stay into rhythm with getting rolled up on at the end of the Michigan game, and then trying to work yourself back while also getting that game rep and trying to parlay that experience into better and better performances?
It's just been the mentality. There's a lot that go into this, and for me, it's just prioritizing everything I have. Practice, obviously I can do better. There's more to do. So coming into this week, that was where I find out. Let me work more. Let me work on my hands. Let me work on my feet. Let me work on my sets. Let me work on my eyes. Physicality as well. So this month, I say it's been a great experience for me. They come back to school too. You mix everything in school and homework. You're like, bro, I gotta get this homework done. You feel me? So now it's I'm finishing on my homework on Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, learn things from that. And the whole thing is just staying focused on that ball, watching that film, going crazy in practice, getting better every single day. So that's what's really good for me.
Mike, how has the offensive line encouraged John after that game?
It's really been love, we were in the locker room today, and I see Bessie all over this dude. I'm like, bro, that's love. You feel me? And John himself, he hasn't really brought himself down. He's kept his head up. He's still loving on every single one of us. And I really think that's what it's going to come down to. You feel me? We can't keep our head down. If anything, you either win, you either lose, or you learn. And we learn. You feel me? And that's all we can do. Learn and get better. And John's been a great guy with that. Coming out to practice today, nobody had their head down. If anything, we got right back to work. Like we really want to get better at this. We really want to be the best, and that's what we're going to be.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.